to come in today at the library. It is a screening of Lyle Quasim, who's like the director of the Black Collective, a bunch of Pierce County African Americans that have met every Saturday since the late 60s. So this is after the screening, people talking around. I'm gonna see if I can get with the director, producer of the movie, the editor, and over to Lyle also. So Derrick Nunn actually produced it. So here we go. Check it out.
You still going?
Yeah.
You still going?
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm live right now on YouTube.
Hey, we're still going, man.
Sorry to break it up. I mean,
alright.
you okay?
We'll see you later.
Yeah, okay.
So tell us what we just did today.
Yeah, we just had another screening of the documentary Lyle Quasim, Show Up, Stood Up, and Engage. It was a very engaging documentary, conversation afterwards. Obviously, the subject who's standing over there,
Right.
talking to my father-in-law and my family.
Okay.
And but yeah, it was a very engaging conversation, riveting. Obviously, the person and subject is a inspirational figure who's lived a lot of life and done a lot in the community. So making a documentary about him is pretty easy. Well, it's not easy. I shouldn't say it's easy, but it's easy to choose someone like that to make a documentary about.
All right. So tell us a little bit about yourself. So you're born here in Tacoma?
Yeah, born in here in Tacoma, and yeah. He's doing it. How's it going?
Go ahead, no, please stay.
So give us some more. So you went to school in Tacoma? Or
Yeah,
you
went to school here and went to Foss, and yeah, ran off to Los Angeles to learn the craft of filmmaking, movie making, TV, and all that good stuff.
Okay.
Came back to Tacoma, and yeah, now we're doing it here.
Okay.
So that's what we're doing.
You married, got kids. I mean, the whole thing.
Yeah, the whole life, man. My dating
not whole
profile.
life, but elevator pitch. You got 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm a Tacoma kid, man. Born and raised Hilltop baby. So my life is here. This is home. So yeah, that's what it is, man. Always wanted to go out and tell stories. So I'm glad to have gone off and learned how to do it and learn the craft. But now to be back here and give back to the community that gave to me and made me who I am and what I am. So that's just been the goal, and that's the mission. So
Beautiful.
yeah, it's luckily we're happy to start with a couple projects. We got some small stuff, and this is definitely a step in the right direction, a step up. And we're tall because we're standing on the shoulders of giants like Mr. Lyle. So
Amen.
we're glad to be a part of this project. And
One critique I have: nobody under 50, other than Kwame, was in the movie.
was in the film, yeah, for sure. I know, and he made the little thing about being born in 1990 when this documentary came out,
Right.
which was crazy. But I know it hit a lot of people.
You gotta pass the torch.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But that's in large part that's what. Why he and I wanted to be involved, because obviously you see the legacy of the work that he's done and the contribution he's made to his community. We saw a lot of archival footage. Well, it's not like super long ago, but we saw some archival footage of what he's done and what he's still doing today. And yeah, it's not strange to want to be a part of that, especially as someone who strives to be a leader or has some kind of form of leadership in the community. To see that and want to glean from that, wanting to get close to that and understand how someone becomes a leader like that, or how someone arrives at a place like that after such a life. And a person can do a lot in one lifetime. So.
Right. So how long did it take to do it? So I see a lot of shooting.
Yeah, we
shots
shot
and stuff.
like maybe over the course of like 8 months.
8 months, okay. And you're talking about the movie, the music guy. Did it
Yeah.
real quickly. So how long was it? Like a week or two? Or
Yeah,
month?
so I think he was able to get it done. I don't want to speak for him, but
Okay,
I think
yeah.
it was like a week,
Wow.
maybe a week and some change.
Okay.
He might have had some stuff already like
Done,
cooked
yeah,
up
in the
and
back,
already
yeah.
done. And,
Right.
So yeah, I don't want to speak for him in his process, but
yeah.
the turnaround was quicker than I expected for sure.
Okay.
And it was good. So it not only speaks to the quality of his work, but
Right.
the skill that he has to get that good.
So they're saying it's going to be released later this month?
Yeah, later this month, I
Public?
think it's going to go online.
Online, yeah.
For just general consumption for everybody
Right.
to watch it on demand whenever they please.
Okay.
But we have another screening scheduled for the 2nd, which is
2nd
of May.
May,
which
okay.
is a few Saturdays from now.
Right, I forget today's date, April the
Today's date is the 18th.
18th of 2026. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
2026,
And we're in
so-
Tacoma, Washington, at the library, the
Yes,
main
sir.
library.
Yes, we
Okay,
are.
cool.
Downtown
So,
library.
gotta pass the torch, man. So, part 2. When's the next coming out?
I know, right? Part 2, Mr. Lyles.
Let's go out.
I know, right? You should ask him. That's a question
Let's
for
go.
Mr. Lyles.
Let's go.
Yeah, y'all go ask him part 2.
Okay.
Yeah, go ask him part 2.
Thanks, man. I'm sorry.
It was so nice to meet you.
Come on, Lyle, don't run away. I'm doing live streaming out on YouTube. Okay, this is Man of the Hour. The whole movie was based on your life. It was amazing.
Yes.
So real quickly, just give us an elevator pitch. Tell us who you are, where you been.
I'm Lyle Quasim, grew up in Chicago, came out to the Pacific Northwest almost 60 years ago, a little more than 60 years ago. And the Chinese Reconciliation Foundation decided to do a documentary on our neighbors, ourselves, and I was one of those folks, and we just sat through this documentary talking about my life in the Pacific Northwest and being a soldier for human services and human rights and justice.
Beautiful, beautiful. And so, a lot of people think there are no black folks here in the Pacific Northwest.
There are, and we continue to grow and grow and grow. When I arrived here, a lot of black people were discharging from the military.
Right, because the base is real close to here. So,
Because
yeah.
the base is real close to here, and Navy base is also close to here. So they came to Seattle and Tacoma, and we have a substantial African American community.
Excellent.
And we also have a substantial community in Canada, in and around Vancouver, British Columbia. Yeah.
Nice. So when's part 2 coming out?
I don't know. I didn't know part 1 was going to come out.
Nobody told you about it?
Well,
They asked you.
they asked me to do it, and
Right.
we did it, but I never saw it
Okay.
until.
Oh, so it's screened at the Grand.
At the Grand.
Yeah,
The
wow.
first, and this is the second time. I've seen
Okay.
it.
That could be completely out of the loop. Okay.
No, they asked me. I
Yeah.
said, I can't. It's just too self-indulgent,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and so I would get either weird about it, or then I have high control needs. I started dealing with that. I would end up trying to do all the edits and cuts.
Right.
So just step away. I'm not a creative
Okay.
person. And so if you're not a creative, go do the things you know how to do and let the creative people do the things that they want to do.
No, don't say you're not creative, because you've been the head of the Health and Human Services Committee
Yes.
without a medical degree.
I'm one of the few people that I know. I don't know anybody else actually that has been a member of the Black Panther Party and also been to the FBI Academy. I went to the FBI Academy after I was a member of the Black
Okay,
Panther Party.
all right. So Spook was out by the door. You saw it, right?
No,
You saw it, right?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay.
But I showed up. I did not back into the FBI
Okay,
Academy.
right.
They knew who I was when I showed up, and a lot of them might not have wanted me to be there.
Right. Of course, yeah.
But what I was working on was national drug policy.
Okay.
And most governments are agnostic. They talk about you don't do this, don't do that.
Right.
But if you have something that they need,
They're going to use you.
we use it. And so, we had run a successful campaign here around interdiction of drugs and
Okay,
gangs
right.
from a community perspective, not
Okay.
from a law enforcement perspective. And they needed that.
Okay.
And I came to be a part of that.
Okay, excellent. So I know somebody's trying to work on a program to allow drugs for free for people that need it, and they get a doctor prescription, and they would wrap around services to make sure that the house and everything like that. And so,
What is not in any of this, and we never went in that direction.
Right.
I was a founding member of the Needle Exchange.
okay.
In this community.
Okay, see?
We
Okay.
won the first needle exchanges in the nation.
In the nation.
And that was around 19.
Late 80s?
87. I
Okay,
think.
yeah.
87, 88.
Wow. Around the whole age thing, too.
Yeah, around the whole age thing.
My God.
And
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
we did. needle exchange stuff.
Yeah,
square
we'll be talking
one.
to you a lot
Good.
more. I know
Yeah.
you're busy. Got to go. I got to go too.
Okay.
So congratulations. We'll talk again.
And thank you for being
Thank
around.
you.
And thank you for dedicating your time to do this.
Well, yeah.
It doesn't happen if you don't take the initiative
That's
to do
true.
it.
Yeah, thanks, sir. God bless you.
Back at
We'll see you
you.
around. Okay, take care. I have so much to give and give thanks for. Thank you. Be a member. Subscribe. Peace.